Did you ever cry out to the Lord during that time?
Yeah, I point back to what I call the lowest ebb, the
Mm-hmm.
lowest point of my life in addiction. And I was an intravenous drug user as well. I mean, I was smoking crack. I was an alcoholic. I was on pills, pharmaceutical, Xanax, Valium, all of those stuff. I was abusing all of it. And of course, it's just wreaking havoc in your
Yeah.
life, your soul, your physical body. But the intravenous drug use took me to the darkest places I've ever been. And I remember one time, I say this jokingly, I'm not a theologian. I'm not a
Yeah.
scholar. I don't have a PhD, but I have a prestigious degree in dumpster theology. And the lowest point of my life, I remember I had thrown away a handful of needles that we had been using because they were old and been used a lot. And then later on, we had more drugs, but we didn't have any needles.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally went and jumped in that dumpster and wiggled myself down to the bottom of the trash and couldn't see anything. It was nighttime, and I was just reaching my hand down there to try to feel one of those needles, and I found them and pulled them out of the dumpster and used those to shoot more drugs. And that, like, I think it was like a core memory for me in that moment. Like, what are you doing? The reality of what I just did kind of set in. And then I would say right around that same time, I overdosed
Okay.
and had this massive seizure. And when I came out of that, I don't remember any of it, but when I woke up and my friends were standing over me and, they were concerned, they were about to call, you always wait before you call the police because you want to make sure it's absolutely necessary. And so they were about to call 911, but I woke up, I go into the bathroom and I'm looking in the mirror and I didn't recognize myself. I was pale as a ghost. My eyes were black. My cheeks were sunken in. And I thought, who are you? And what have you become? And it was like that revelation to go, man, I need help. And that was the very first time that I even had a desire to not use drugs anymore.